Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a quick one, and I do really appreciate all the feedback that I get, all the questions. I try to answer them as best as possible. I keep getting questions from you guys. So you guys always ask me, how did I get the dual tips on a base model? So if you guys are interested in having dual exhaust tips or quad tips like I do, I'll take all the measurements for you guys, let you know what fit on my car, and hopefully this video helps you guys out. So a little backstory: I did buy it off eBay 4 years ago when I first got the car. For some odd reason, I just can't find it on my eBay history. I did buy it off eBay, I do remember that. They advertised it as 2.5 inch dual staggered. It is staggered, which means it's a little offset. One is a little bit longer than the other. I prefer it that way. I think it looks best that way. And even if you guys aren't doing the quad tips like I am, at least you guys have measurements if you wanted to get any other tips to install, or even a muffler, and help you guys figure out what suits your needs the best. The measuring tools that I'll be using is a tape measure and digital caliper. And please note that I do have an a-spec kit. I'm not sure if the base model rear bumper with no a-spec kit have the same measurements, so your results may vary. Sorry for the dirtiness, I have not washed my car in weeks. Obviously the OEM tips were cut off at the very edge. Let's start off by measuring the exhaust cutout on the rear bumper. From edge to edge, it is just a little under 7 inches. As for the tips themselves, all 4 tips are identical. The outside diameter measures at 3 inches. And the inside diameter measures at 2 1/4, which honestly doesn't matter too much. As for the gap in the middle, which does matter for looks, but more importantly, fitment. That gap measures at 1/2 inch. And lastly, the inlet size of the tips is 2.5 inches. Even though the muffler exit pipe is 2 1/4, the exhaust shop was still able to weld on the tips, just not all the way around. It's not visible, nor does it affect sound. So if you do the math, my quad exhaust tips just barely fit, with little room to spare. To avoid rubbing the rear lip/bumper, the exhaust shop recommended to slightly rotate the tips and install at a slight angle. I didn't like it at first, but I got used to it. It's barely noticeable. Just wanted to add that only the Type S rear bumper is slightly wider than the base models. That's why it's able to fit a quad exhaust. One thing about the base models without an a-spec kit is that there is a rear exhaust garnish right around here. If you remove this a-spec kit, there is a rear garnish right here that you can take off. If you remove that, you may get an extra inch or so. I really like how mine's look. It sits pretty tucked and flush. It doesn't come out too much. That doesn't mean you can't fit tips that are bigger than the size that I measured. Say you really like a certain exhaust tip or design, you can make the exhaust tips extend out more and increase the chances of it fitting better, and less chances of it rubbing against the bumper. Personally, I don't like that look. I've seen that before, but it is an option in case you really like a certain type of exhaust tip. Anyway, guys, that wraps it up for this quick video. Hopefully it helped you out. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks for watching as always. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.